Hey guys, it's the Captain here, just in my office. Thought I'd do a little 2-minute kind of, another one of the sort of Facebook bluesy type instruction video things that I do. For no other reason than I have a favour to ask of you in a minute. So this little instructional bit is essentially about doing a 3-step bend within the blues pentatonic scale. So I've just got one camera here, so hopefully you can see that the sort of the fretboard on my guitar okay. But a 2-step bend, you're all going to be familiar with that. It's essentially where you're going to blend up from this note or a note to 2 notes above it. So you might go. And there are loads and loads of places within the sort of pentatonic scale that you can do those kind of 2-note bends. But this is a 3-note bend, and there are less places, I guess, that you can do that. I'm going to do this in E. And essentially the bend takes place within the sort of the first position of the scale. So you would normally play, but it's that bend that we're going to try and do. And we're not going to do it from sort of within the traditional sort of, first position scale. We're going to build up to it. So I'm going to start down here and we're going to work through the 3rd, 4th and 5th position until eventually we end up back to, if you like, doing that bend within the first position. So here we go. So we would start down here. So hopefully you can see that. So. And it sounds great if you can kind of hold on the bend. It's got like a wailing sort of bend sound, which I really, really like. So let's try that one more time and you can kind of see hopefully where it comes in. It's quite hard to do the vibrato when you're at full sort of stretch in a bend, but try because it sounds cool. And you'll notice as well, I tend to drop down quite a bit, so I'm essentially going from this note up here, back to this note. So, anyway, here's the favour in return, before I run through that one more time and show it to you again. It is the time of year when everybody involved in playing a musical instrument in the UK, or in fact from anywhere in the world for that matter, if you want to, can take part in some voting that goes on to award prizes or awards to people who make the best electric guitars and the best acoustic guitars and things like that. Now I know everything like that is subjective and personal, but essentially the vote goes to whoever gets the most votes. So if the most number of people vote for Fender Strat or Chapman guitar or whatever, then of course that's who wins. Now the nomination that Anderton's got was for best music retailer, best large music retailer to be precise. So the favour I'm asking you guys is to take a minute to look for the instructions in this video somewhere and go follow those instructions and dive onto the voting site. And whilst you're deciding what your favourite guitar is and all that kind of stuff, please do vote for Anderton's in the best large music category. It'll only take you 30 seconds. I'd really, really appreciate it if you did. And if you don't like Anderton's, well, hey, go and vote for another music store. But no, actually don't do that. Just vote for Anderton's. That would be cool. So look, let's go back to this thing. Let's do one more time. So I'm playing through a little Yamaha guitar amp, by the way, which I got recently, which I think is very cool, on my trusty 58 reissue. And here it is again. So start down in the 3rd position, and we're in E. So. Do you like that? Do it one more time. I think the sort of the gurn is obligatory during the bend because it's. I think it sounds better with a gurn. Let's try it with no gurn. It's kind of impossible to not gurn. Definitely sounds better with the gurn. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Please go voting right now. Do it now. And that's it. I'll see you next time. Got 2 more lessons, by the way, coming out on the Captain Anderson's YouTube channel sometime this week or next. So enjoy those, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.